How's it, fellow adventurers? I'm Steph, and welcome back to Big Ambitions Rag to Riches, this series where we run gyms, drive buckies, and fine our CEO for skipping lunch. Today, we've got glitter, we've got fines, and we're getting very real about law firm setup, from punishing poor CEO behaviors to training our gym staff and locking in our very first legal headquarters. The empire is stepping up again. Welcome to the glitterball age of accountability, where wellness is law and lawyers are coming. Our CEO John skipped lunch, fell into a taxi addiction, and forgot that we own a truck. That's 3 strikes and a $2,500 penalty. Here's what got him fined last episode. Letting his hunger hit 0. That's $1,000 right there. Taking 3 taxis instead of using his bucky. $500 each equals to $1,500. That's a total of $2,500 in CEO violations for ignoring his own well-being, and he will be paying it in embarrassment. This isn't an amateur hour anymore. When the CEO goes hungry or hops taxis, we bill him. No hunger, no Uber, no mercy. And the empire doesn't suffer from burnout. It invoices for it. That means we're going to take the truck, we're going to get an ice cream counter, and today we are not giving it to somebody on the streets, we are giving it to a nice little store. That is $2,500. Let's pay that fine. Elgato, thank you so much for helping us at early stages, the first month and so, for helping us with getting ourselves on our feet. I see you have machines over here. So that means you can have a digital scale. I'll put it just, in your kitchen. You can have 2 digital scales and an ice cream counter to help people out. That's our fines for today. If you see any violations in this episode, let me know, and we have to pay that in cash next episode. And if there's any violations with our own businesses, let me know again, and we'll pay that in cash as well as glitter balls. Introducing the glitter ball penalty system into John's private life. Because if John won't value his health, we'll decorate until he does. Because nothing says wellness reminder like nightclub lighting in your apartment of shame. Every time John lets any of his basic needs drop to 0, energy, food, or happiness, we hit him with $1,000 penalty, and as we go higher in ranks, even more, and 1 glitter ball permanently installed in his apartment. It's functional shame, sparkly accountability. Comment below what should happen if John hits 5 glitter balls, maybe 10 glitter floors, forced gamble retreats. You decide. Self-care isn't optional anymore. It's a glitter-covered law. Our second gym, Lifting Happiness, looks like it should be on the cover of Muscle Monthly. Cleaners hired, decoy in place, plants positioned like we're running a botanical garden. We've done decor, now it's time for discipline. Our staff acts like they're allergic to customer service. Our customer service rating is 86%. That's not happiness, that's madness. So it's time to upgrade the actual people behind the desks. I was thinking of rolling out formal training for all gym staff, but the issue is, Lifting Happiness gym trainers are all at 100%. The only ones that are busy training are the cleaners, and that's only these 4. I wanted to start with the receptionist and cleaners, and expanding to a full training system for the whole empire. Our only issue is, I don't know how, because customer service should be 100% due to the fact that all our employees are at 100% training skill. What it could be is that Lifting Happiness trainers and cleaners aren't satisfied to 100%. So, let me know, should we do a company-wide paying bonus? Which means we'll pay X amount of bonus per employee to get them to 100%. For example, Judy Riley, you will be paid $1,480 and you would be 100% satisfied. Cooldown is 30 days. Does this mean that the customer service in lifting happiness will go up to 100%? I'm not sure, but I see pricing is 99%. Let's go down to 33.75 and they will probably be happy again. You can't build a gym empire with untrained and not happy gremlins at the front desk. Before we continue, our Bucky maintenance is at 6% because we keep bumping into stuff. Our penalty for that is a whopping $20,736. It's not how we roll in this place. But unfortunately, that is what happens. We're paying this and yeah, spend at least $10,000 on a repaired vehicle. That is sad. Let me know in the comments down below what you think we should. Let me know in the comments down below what the other penalty should be, as this can't fly. Now, coming to our first gym, Lekker Lifts. We have a tiny issue with it. It's bringing in almost 6 grand a day with a profit of $2,000. That is not good. Our expenses is very high and our income is very low. It might be the glitter balls, but yeah, the gym is empty. Let me know, should we replace Lekker Lifts with something else? There is higher demands in this neighborhood, like the Zanneman phone and smartwatch, which could be an electronics store, or ice cream that can go into a fast food restaurant, a supermarket, and in a coffee shop. The problem with the coffee shop is that the coffee in a coffee shop, the demand is very low, but cupcakes, bad, donuts, high. There is a pros and cons for a coffee shop. Otherwise, like I said, we can do a tech store, we can look at a supermarket, and we can look at a fast food restaurant. Let me know in the comments down below. We do have Lifting Happiness now as the Empire flagship gym. So, Lekker Lifts can be replaced or left to make pennies and kept in the books to remind us where we started. There will be a poll up and the link to that poll will be in the description in the comments down below. Day 133 summary, $49,186. That is not good. I think our shops are starting to do a little bit less due to the fact of the glitter balls. The clients might be going blind with all the shine. Let's test a few more days and see how that would. Prestige, but gave us closet-sized buildings and bad layouts. Hell's Kitchen, on the other hand, it's gritty, it's got space, and it is where our lawyers will rise like suited phoenixes. Why? $382 an hour in Midtown sounds great, until you see the terrible floor plans. Hell's Kitchen offers $315 an hour and solid layouts. It's cost efficient and functional, a smart place to grow. So, according to the poll that I sent out last week, our building strategy will be desks, standard office desks, chairs, mid-ranged office chairs, computers will be solid but not flashy, the staff will obviously be 50 lawyers, and the budget is around $203,440. This is our hybrid build. Future-proof, polished, scalable. I'm not paying Hell's Kitchen rent for lawyers who eat microwave meals at plastic desks. This is what we'll buy for our law firm. Starting off with 50 standard desks, 50 office chairs. That will be a total of $90,250, delivery included. Let's order and do another order. 50 Zanneman computers. That will be the bare minimum that we need for our employees. That is without the extra optional employee gear that each employee will need or request. With this, we will need a few extra things that is shared office items. For example, 2 large meeting tables, 3 coffee machines, 2 printers, and 3 water coolers. The other stuff we need to get at a different store. That comes to a total, delivery included, $73,240. We're going to order. All of this will be delivered today, day 134 at 2 o'clock. Hopefully we have enough money. We will just have enough money. These 2 orders will be a total of $163,000. We will be waiting for that order. In the meantime, I'm going to start looking around at the statistics of our other businesses to ensure everybody is above 60%. Smelling Happiness, 95%. Lekker Lifts, 94%. Remember to vote and let me know in the comments down below what we should do. Sending Happiness, 96%. Sewing Happiness, 95%. I think customer service is because the customers aren't really so happy with everything. Lifting Happiness, 94%. Cleaning, should look at that. Maybe another cleaning station with 4 more employees. So yeah, the other businesses are top notch. Let's wait for the furniture to come in. Maybe go and munch something. And then when we're back, we'll order more or start furnishing. And our items have been delivered. So we're going to start off with setting out all of the furniture in a row over here so that we can see how much there is. Then I would like to know from you guys how the layout you think would be awesome. Then we can change the layout and do all the final small details like flowers and stuff like that in the next episode and do the layout properly, as well as the floors and the walls. Let me start with all of this, getting all the furniture, the tables, the computers, and the chairs sit in here nice in a row. Then we can decide, will this be the meeting room? Are we going to have 2 meeting rooms over here? Or we set up 1 meeting room here with glass walls and then another meeting room? Is this going to stay empty, for example, like the bathrooms? Or is it going to be 1 bathroom and then 1 kitchen? Is this going to be the communal area where you can find your coffee machines, couches, and all of that? And then all of this will be holding all 50 employees. But yeah, let's set out all of these things and then we'll go from there. Everything has been placed. As you can see, there's a whole lot of desks. We'll still do the color correction on all of those, and then we still have a few things to order. I'm going to go to the apartment, have a good night's rest, and then we'll be back tomorrow to order a few more things. And the last few things that we still have to buy for shared office space is 3 sofas. Originally we said 2, but it will be 3 now. Desk plants and stuff like that we will order once we have had the business open for at least 1 day. A small speaker just to have some music in here. And then a few cabinets just to ensure that the coffee machine and stuff like that has place to stand up on. And then 2 fridges because our employees do get hungry. And that will be the order for now. This is going to be a total, delivery included, of $16,180. Let's order that, and they will be delivering that 2 o'clock this afternoon. And that is our last few things delivered now. I'm going to place all of these things just outside around the office. And then, like I said, I would like to know from you, what will we be doing in regards to the layout of the office? Let's just turn that music down. It's softer for us, but our employees have amazing supersonic hearing and they will be able to still hear it. I am placing these sofas just around here. Remember that all of this can be moved around. And I would really like to know from you, what do you think what this layout should look like? And that's that for now. The initial rent payment was $8,600. Our daily rent $260 a day. Furniture batch 1 was $90,250. Furniture batch 2 was $73,240. Furniture batch 3 was $16,180. The subtotal one-time cost of $188,270. And this is what we have for the law firm thus far. Please remember to let me know, should we put all of these desks nicely organized in room 1, the largest room, room 2, should it be the meeting room, and room 3, the lounge for our employees and that? Or should we shuffle it around and have some office desks in this room, meetings around and stuff like that? We will add more fauna and flora as we go along. Let's just get this organized. The road to top 10 in New York is steep, and we've got a major goal. We need to reach almost $590,000 a week in revenue. Then we can unlock the pink Mustang, upgrade to a luxury apartment, possibly host a viewer giveaway to celebrate. But until then, John stays in his sad little apartment. His Mustang stays locked. And we track every glitter ball like it's the IRS. If we hit top 10, not only does John get a pink Mustang and a real flat, one of you might get a chance to win a game key. Stay tuned and comment down below. And here is what the comment said in the last episode. I'm sorry if I say your name wrong, but Karmau said that they rediscovered the game because of my videos. Welcome back. Big ambition really shines when you avoid loans and just grind smart. Richard said they want to see a high-end law firm. Let's build a hybrid base now and upgrade it to luxury once we're pulling 6 figures a day. David said medium setup is right. Gaming PCs are sus. If a lawyer asks for RGB, I'm checking their Steam hours mid-shift because they're probably playing Big Ambitions at work. And Lucy, you've created an entire Glitterable morality system. You're now head of CEO accountability. If this becomes merch, you're getting royalties. Keep those comments coming. This empire's built on your chaos. And that's that for this episode. We fined John $2,500 for bad CEOing, introduced the Glitterball wellness system into his personal life, committed to full staff training at Lifting Happiness, locked in Hell's Kitchen for our first law firm, confirmed our hybrid office setup, and put that 590k goal on full blast. Next episode, we begin the law firm fit-out, hire our first team of lawyers, launch empire-wide staff training if they do not perform well, as well as probably give them all bonuses, which will cost $130 because looks like everybody is happy except for Ann Henderson. And maybe, just maybe, unlock that Mustang. Like this video, comment your Glitterball predictions, and subscribe for more finds, disco floors, and growth. And remember, members get early access to all of these videos as well as other videos on the channel. Remember to vote in the poll, link will be in the pinned comment. This empire is just getting started. The Mustang waits. The big penthouse apartment awaits. The staff are watching. And the Glitterballs, they're multiplying. So hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe before John takes another taxi and ruins everything again. Thank you for building with me, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye bye for now.